welcome back to my channel. So I made this personalized gift box for one of my family members for their graduation. If you're interested in how I made this beautiful box, just stay tuned. So the first item you will need is a box of your choice, and I chose this jewelry box that I got from Michaels, but you can choose any box that you would like, just as long as it has a clear top. Next, you will need some stickers of your choice. I chose these Recollection glitter stickers, and I got them from Michaels. Next, I decided to use this Queen Anne lace that I got from the Dollar Tree. I wanted something to resemble baby's breath, and this was the closest thing I could find. Also, you will need flowers of your choice, and I got these roses from Amazon in assorted colors. Next, you will need some ribbon. I chose this ivory color with the gold strip and also this glitter ribbon from Dollar Tree. First, I began by organizing the layout for my box, and I just take out the inserts that are removable, and I just play around with how I want it to be laid out and where I want everything to be placed. Next, I'm going to take this bouquet of Queen lace and I'm just going to separate it. I did spray some hairspray on this because this shedded all over the place and I didn't want it to shed all over inside of the box. So if you are using an arrangement that sheds, I suggest adding some hairspray to prevent it from shedding. Next, you will need to remove the stems from your flowers, and I was able to just pull them out gently from the bottom without any problem. Now you need to figure out your arrangement of where everything is going to be placed. So at first I started with 6 flowers because I thought this would be enough room for me to do everything that I wanted to do. But as you can see, as I go along and start playing with the arrangement, I realized that 6 was way too much, so I removed 2 of them and just decided to stick with 4 roses. So since this is a jewelry box, these inserts have notches on them. Some are on top and some are on the bottom. So I decided that I was going to use the one with the notches on the bottom because I didn't want it to show through the glass. So I measured it with the smaller one and decided to cut it down to size. Next, I decided to take the jewelry separator insert and I added some hot glue to it, and I'm just going to adhere it into the box because I don't want it to be removed, because my idea is that she could use this as a keepsake, as an actual jewelry box after she uses the money. So now I just took some hot glue and added it to the bottom of the rose, and I did put a generous amount because I don't want these to come out. So I just added the glue and added some pressure on top to hold it in place. And I just continued to glue all the flowers where I wanted them. So now you can see that there's space in between the roses, and that's where this Queen lace comes into play. And now I'm just going to add some hot glue to each individual piece and just insert them in between the roses to fill in the spaces. You don't have to use a floral arrangement. You can use grass, you can use moss, it's all up to you. Just be careful because I did burn my hands trying to do this. And also just make sure you don't get any glue on the roses. Now I'm just taking a piece of a leftover separator insert and I'm just measuring it to go right here in this area because this is where I want the money to be displayed. In order to roll the money up, I decided to use paper clips and just roll it either side that you like. Eventually I will flip it over to the other side because I thought that looked better, and you could decide if you want the amount of the money to show or not to show. It's all up to you. Now I decided to move the separator down and have 3 rows of bills in this area. And I did not glue these separators on this end of the box because I do want her to be able to remove them and probably use this side to store her jewelry or whatever she would like in the keepsake box. Now I'm just taking a small piece of tape and rolling it down to act as double-sided tape, but you can use double-sided tape if you have it. I don't have any, so I decided to do this, and I just stuck a piece on each bill just to secure it to the bottom of this box so they're not moving around. Before adding the stickers to the front of the glass, I suggest you clean it with whatever glass cleaner you have so there's no dust or marks on the front of the case and also the inside. So now I'm just going to take those recollection stickers . I suggest using tweezers to adhere the stickers to the box. At first I was using my fingers and that was pretty difficult. I wouldn't secure the stickers firmly down until you know your final placement, because if you need to shift them over or if you wanted them in a different area, they are difficult to lift up off of this glass once you put them down. So you just want to arrange the letters and center them as much as you can, and as you can see, I'm just removing them and trying to move them in the right place, and it was a little bit of trouble for some letters. Some letters I had to discard and use new ones, so just be careful, and I would probably line up where you would want each letter to be before you place everything down. So once you have the letters where you would like them, you can either leave the box as is or you can add some ribbon, which is what I decided to do. Now I decided to wrap my ribbon like one of those designer boxes. I thought this was really cute, and it just was able to show the middle of the box so the ribbon wasn't covering it, and it just gave it that overall professional look to me. I did add some tape to help me tie this bow as tight as possible. It was difficult. Once I got the bow where I wanted it, I just took some scissors and cut the ends off. Now I'm taking this glitter ribbon, which is actually not really ribbon. It's like a washi tape because it has tape on it, which I didn't know until I opened it. I decided to just take a strip and add it to the middle of the bow just for a bit more dazzle in the middle. So that is pretty much it for this personalized gift money cash box. Here is just a 360 of the box. I just think it came out so beautiful, actually more than I expected. And I believe it'll be a great gift for any occasion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY tutorial, and I thank you so much for watching. Take care.